The KTM RC390 was launched in 2014 and I had a dream of owning one from back then. Since in Bangladesh it is hard to own a KTM RC, especially the 390, which is impossible due to the CC limit regulation from the government. As I'm living in Japan now, I didn't want to miss the opportunity to get one. Matter of fact, I found a great deal online and suddenly went to see the bike. And then I just made my mind and then switched from my beloved CBR to 50R after riding for 4 years. I purchased the bike about a month ago and today I'm going to get the delivery. So I have Jeet Bhai with me and then we are going to the dealership around 10 kilometers from my house. And we need to use the bus to get there. The name of the dealership is Be Free and they have several branches around Tokyo. They basically buy and sell used motorbikes as well as also sell new motorbikes. The branch I'm going today is located in Fuchu, but I purchased the bike from the branch located in Chiba, which is a totally different prefecture. So they basically offered me to get the delivery from Tokyo, especially Fuchu, because this one is closer from my house. And secondly, whenever you are buying from out of your prefecture, you need to pay some extra money. Okay, we are here in the shop. Looks like they already prepared the bike and already I have my new number plate, and then let's have a look around it. And once it is done, I need to go through the paperwork. The salesman is explaining about the paperwork, mainly the chicane, the insurance and the warranty. Generally, Japan has two kind of insurance. One is Jibaiseki and another one is Nini. Both of them are called hoken in Japanese, which means insurance. So whenever you are getting a chicane for 2 years, you will get the Jibaiseki hoken, because this is mandatory. But there is an optional one which is Nini hoken. It is better to have the Nini hoken as well. In Japan, you must always keep the documents with a bike, otherwise you might get a ticket if you get caught. Another important information he mentioned about the chicane, which is actually the registration in Japanese, that at your next renewing process you must apply for the chicane at least 30 days before. As an example, if your chicane is expiring on March, count 30 days and you should apply by February.
来てしまう場合もございます。その時はこのコピーがあれば、その来た、宮崎の方から来るんであれば、宮崎の連絡してもらう形にはなってしまうんですけども、これがあれば簡単に手続きの方ができますので、ぜひこれは来年の5月までは保管しておいてください。じゃあ5月までそのまま持ってください。はい。それも最後お渡しします。はい。で、次はこっちの RC の、また税金請求がもらえるんですか？どれが何か例えばオイル交換が
Another information that to renew the shaken, you really don't need to go to any shop. You can do it by yourself. This way, you can save some extra bucks.
僕はハスクバーナーやってるので、ハスクバーナーもエンジンは KTM なので、使っているオイルが一緒のはずです。なので、その指定オイル1個だけになってしまうんですけど、それが多分、そうですね、オイル自体は多分3000円ぐらい。あと作業の料金がかかってくると思うので、30万です。多分1万とか超えてくると思うんです。毎回オイル交換するときに、オイルと、あとオイルフィルターっていうのがついてますので、ハスクバーの方も説明するんですけども、オイル交換するときは、毎回、オイル交換のたびにフィルターも絶対交換。
Regarding the warranty, Be Free is providing 6-month warranty. So if there is something wrong with this bike, I can just take it to them and they will fix it. Now the salesman is taking us to the bike to show the basic features.
CBR と一緒ですね。はい、お願いいたします。はい、じゃあもうエンジンかけていきますね。オンにすると、一回動きますので、止まってからボタンお願いします。
There is almost no space under the seat, so I think it is not going to be possible to keep the papers inside the bike. The battery is located in front of the gas tank, which I found really unique position. I'm going for a test ride to check the bike, how does it ride. Coming from a very smooth CBR, the RC is bit rough and then also it vibrates more. Although I like the super sports position. The suspension feels great as well as the brakes. And coming from a 250 segment, the acceleration feels amazing. It took some time to me to get comfortable with the super sports position, but I think once you get used to it and you will love it. Coming from a CBR 250R, the position was bit upright since the segment was a sports tourer. You don't need to lean down that much, but for RC390 you need to lean down. Finally, the test ride is finished and I'm planning to heading to home now. I really like the illuminated LED switches on the handlebar. It's pretty unique among other bikes. As the pillion seat is really high on this bike, I was quite unsure that pillion may like it or not. Since this is autumn in Japan, you can see the red leaves on the tree. After riding the bike for a while with the pillion, I asked my pillion Jit Bhai about the comfortability, and surprisingly he mentioned that he is enjoying it because since it is high he can have a good view at front, and also he feels kinda comfortable. I should mention that the handle grip is bit uncomfortable when you don't use gloves. Since the gas tank is almost empty and I need to visit the gas station as soon as possible. In Japan, this bike requires premium gasoline, which is called Hayoku in Japan. For premium gasoline, octane number is generally 96. Normally, it is 98 to 100 regardless of brands. The another thing I should mention that the fuel capacity is 10 liter only, and you should be very careful in the long rides. And another thing I didn't like, I should mention that it is showing a real-time fuel consumption on the display based on the throttle actually, rather than showing the actual fuel consumption based on the summary. The radiator fan seems pretty loud, at least twice or thrice louder compared to my previous CBR 250R. After using the gloves, the handlebar grip feels okay and I feel more confident during the ride. In terms of suspension, if I compare RC390 with my previous bike CBR 250R, it is much more comfortable. After taking the bike home, I took my wife for a spin on the RC390 and she didn't have any complaint about the sitting position. She also mentioned she enjoyed the short ride. Finally, my 7-month-old princess sitting on the gas tank and enjoying the new ride. If you want to know something about this bike, please let me know in the comments section. Ride safe and goodbye.